Good morning. About 6 miles in to a 13-mile day. Woke up with a little condensation on my quilts and my hammock this morning, but I'm not alone. The tenters were saying that their tents all had condensation. It must have just been a human night, even though it was cool, probably about 40 degrees, and kind of laughing. When you look at the topography of this section of trail, it looks like, oh, it's a gentle ridgeline walk. And it has been so rocky, and a lot of little ups and downs. So not an easy day at all. Sometimes just looking at elevations doesn't tell you how difficult the day is going to be. So there's a spot in about a mile up here called Big Rock, and I'm hopeful that Big Rock has some internet connection because we didn't have any last night, and I'd like to touch base with the world and see how things are progressing, how people are doing. So doing well, gonna balance off that 19-mile day yesterday with a shorter day today of 13 miles, and then make a bigger push towards the end of the week. Today is Monday, and I have a friend coming to visit on the trail this week, so I have a certain place that I don't want to get past by Wednesday, that I'm hoping that she can meet me there so that she can be part of McAfee Knob. And traveling this week with Mighty Blue, and part of his thing is that he has a follower on his podcast that has invited him and his trail family for Wednesday night to go to his home and have some time there. So Mighty Blue has invited Trigger and Ugg and I to do that with him, and so that's what's coming up. That's why we're kind of doing some shorter days, so that we don't show up in places sooner than we're expected, and that we don't blow through the landmarks before we're ready to. The McAfee Knob and Tinker Cliffs are really one of the highlights on the trail, and we're hoping that our friend Jason, who took a couple days off trail to take care of some family business, might be able to catch up with us by Thursday night so that he can enjoy that with us. And our friend Stumbelina, who is finishing up her section hike this coming weekend, we're hopeful that she can join us there Thursday night as well, so that we have a little group of friends going through this really special area together. So that's what's on the agenda. Perfect lunch spot up here on Big Rock. I have a little bit of internet coverage, so I'm taking some time to be out here getting some communication and work done. It's beautiful. So Ugg and I just came to this place in the trail where there just is no way around. There we go. You did it. Success.
Your turn.
All right. Coming down this hillside, getting close to our shelter, and there's just blueberries everywhere. Blueberry bushes. They haven't berried out yet, but we can see some spots where they're just starting to develop. So that's kind of fun to see that we have blueberries in our future coming up in the next few weeks, hopefully. It's been a nice day of hiking, but we saw a sign about 1.5 miles ago for the shelter, and I swear to God, it said 1.3 miles. It was like 2.5 miles ago. I just said to Ugg, are you sure we haven't made it to McAfee's Knob already? Because I feel, which is like 100 miles from here, because it feels like we just have been going forever and ever. I think that sign was not honest. We're at shelter, War Spur shelter. It's got a nice field right outside of the shelter for camping. You can see everybody's doing their camp chores. Got my hammock set up and my bear bag hung. And I've got my foods packed for tomorrow for my fanny pack that I wear that has my breakfast and my lunch, my snacks for the day while I'm hiking. And Ugg is being smart and taking his shoes off and getting his sandals on so his feet can air out, which I'm going to do soon. Ugg also hammocks. And you can see way back there, Trigger's getting set up, and over here, Mighty Blue's getting set up. And here's my hammock set up. It's 0% chance of rain tonight, so I'm not even going to put up my rain fly. I'm just going to have my hammock set up. And I just have stuff hanging off it for now so that everything's up off the ground. It doesn't get dirty, and I'm airing out anything that's down so that it gets a chance to air out and get rid of any condensation that's there.